Hello, I'm Laura Swift, and I'm delighted to be taking part in the Actors of Dionysus' Daily Dose. I'm going to be reading the passage from Odyssey Book 23, where Odysseus and Penelope are reunited. She burst into tears and ran straight to him, flung her arms around his neck and kissed his head, and said to him, "Do not be angry with me, Odysseus. Before now you were always the most perceptive of men. It is the gods who brought this sorrow on us, grudging us the enjoyment of a life spent together all through our youth and on to the edge of old age. But do not keep up your anger now. Do not think the worse of me that I did not welcome you with this love the first moment I saw you. Always I've had the fear in my heart that some man might come and seduce me with his talk. There are so many who plot evil schemes for their own gain. Think of Argive Helen, the daughter of Zeus. She would never have lain in love's union with a stranger from abroad if she'd known the warrior sons of the Achaeans were to bring her back home to her own land. Yet it was a goddess who impelled her to this shameful deed. Until then she'd never taken into her mind this wretched folly, which was the beginning of grief for us also. But now that you have described so clearly the secrets of our bed, the bed which no other mortal has seen, but only you and I and the one maid, Actoris, who was given me by my father when I first came here, and used to keep the doors of our strong-built bedroom, now at last you have won over my heart, and so stubborn it was." So she spoke, and roused in him yet further the desire for weeping. So then he began to weep, holding in his arms his loyal wife, his heart's love. Just as land is a welcome sight to sailors forced to swim for their lives, when Poseidon has wrecked their well-made ship on the open sea, and the massive waves drive it to destruction. A few of them escape the grey sea and swim to land, their bodies caked thick with brine, and they're overjoyed to set foot on dry land with their peril survived. So glad a sight was her husband to Penelope as she gazed at him, and she would still not let her white arms for a moment from his neck. And now they would have wept together until the coming of rosy-fingered dawn, had not the bright-eyed goddess Athena thought of one more plan. She held the night long back in the west, and likewise kept dawn of the golden throne by the stream of ocean, telling her not yet to yoke the swift-footed horses that bring the light to men, Lampos and Phaethon, the pair who pull dawn's chariot,